What's going on, guys? How's everyone's Monday? And mine's going all right. Going out to the field, so had a chance to make a video. So, how's everyone's weekend? And mine was okay. Didn't do very much. Just stay at home. I had a few things we had to do. So, yeah. In today's video, we're gonna talk about the defense. Talk about defense today. That need a lot of improvement, basically in the pass rush. I know 2 years ago when we went to the playoffs, they had a decent pass rush. It was okay, it wasn't great, but it could need some improvement. So, see how it goes. Defensive tackles or defensive line actually is all right. Got a lot of young guys on that line. I know that much. I know they drafted two defensive players, one from Oklahoma and another one from Nebraska. I read a lot of good things about them. Not very many negative stuff. I mean, just little here there stuff to work on their technique. End wise, Lawrence and Gregory both are facing suspensions. I don't know whether or not Gregory's gonna appeal his. I know Lawrence is. Either get it reduced or at least a fine. We're all hoping for a fine. Gregory's still learning. To me, he needs to bulk up a little bit more, work on his speed. They say he has a good first quick step, but didn't see it. Only game I ever seen it in was in the Giants game his rookie year. So I don't know how that's gonna go. Lawrence, rookie season, did okay. He got a few sacks. I know the biggest sack he's had so far in his young career was against the Lions, the playoff game. I was actually at that game. Man, that was a crazy game. And they pulled it out. I didn't think I had a voice that night. That was a crazy game. Enjoyed it, drank a little bit, and that was the first game I ever hugged a stranger. That was. My wife was like, "The hell you doing?" Well, I was happy. I'm gonna hug a stranger, not you. She just started laughing. Man, that was heart pumping. The adrenaline was rushing. Man, it was a good game. Anyways, so I don't think, and I know they re-signed Jack Crawford to an extension. They had a few free agents. That free agent from the Eagles, I believe, they signed him to a 3-year deal. I know he was a pretty good pass rusher. I don't know his name. So I think that's all of the defensive line. I think, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. So we'll see how that goes. If there's any other guys that come to mind, comment down below. Then next we got the linebackers. I think we got a pretty stout linebacking core. I know that much. We got Sean Lee, Rolando McClain, and I think on the weak side, I don't know if that's Sean Lee's position or both. I don't know. Opposite of Sean Lee, they still have Anthony Hitchens, Kyle Wilbur, who's two positions, defensive end and linebacker. They got a few young guys from last year. Who else? There's actually a couple more guys. And Jalen Smith, but I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna play or whether or not he's gonna be healthy enough to play. We all pray that those nerves heal in his knee. They know something we don't. They didn't draft him for just because they had the pick. They saw something, and the doctor that did Jalen Smith's surgery on his knee, you know, he's the Cowboys physician. You know, he's the Cowboys doctor. So I don't know. They know something we don't. And they were pretty confident he might be able to play, but I don't want no one holding their breath on that. But from what I've seen from my buddy, he showed me a bunch of videos of Jalen Smith. He was a number 1 linebacker in the nation coming out of Notre Dame. And I saw the video where he hurt his knee. That was pretty. His knee bent backwards. I don't think a knee's supposed to do that. What do y'all think? That was, holy shit, that was ugly. I was like, oh my God. I thought he broke his leg. So, but I'm looking forward to seeing him. If he plays with Jerry Jones said he could, if they make the playoffs. I don't know why they're talking about playoffs. What do y'all think? You think that's stupid? Talk about playoffs already? I sound like that coach said in that video. Talk about playoffs. But they say he has a chance. But like I said, they know something we don't. So I don't want no one. I don't want none of my fellow Cowboy fans here getting their hopes up and him not playing. So we don't know. We don't know, but they know something we don't. But see how it goes in that part. You got our defensive backs. I think we got a pretty good defensive backs now. You know, sign Morris Claiborne, who had to prove himself last year. To me, he did. He didn't get an interception, or at least I think he didn't. But he didn't get an interception, but he had a lot of deflections and he played real tight. He had to prove himself, so they gave him that 1-year deal. Scandrick's coming back from a knee, a torn ACL or MCL. I don't know which one. Not Claiborne. Scandrick. I have to agree with all these analysts on TV and what I'm reading on the blogs. He's the Cowboys' best defensive back. You know, we needed him last year. Got Brandon Carr, took a pay cut. You know, he likes the system. Obviously, he likes the system that they're in. You know, Rob Marinelli's a hell of a defensive coordinator. I remember when he was being a coordinator for the Bears, how they were good. They had a hell of a deal. I think they were top 5 in the league that year when he was them, and then the Cowboys picked him up a couple of years later. You know, I was actually happy that they picked him up. You know, I was hoping that they would sign him. They re-signed him to a 3-year deal. So, you know, he's a good coach, good defensive line coach. I know that as well. Well, his scheme requires a lot of pass rush, and that's something they didn't have. Now he has the young guys that have the pass rush, but we need the guys that stay on the field. I mean, come on, man. Drugs, doing your drug thing or whatever. You know, come on. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, back to defensive backs. So we got Scandrick, we got Morris, we got Brandon Carr, and then we have Mitchell and the others, and another one, and I don't know that other guy's name. It's a weird last name. Onyat. I don't know. If y'all know his name, you know, comment down below what was his name. I know they both had interceptions, and you know, in the last 5 games. So it's something that the Cowboys didn't need as a corner to get some turnovers. The season didn't end as what we wanted, but at least we showed a little bit of promise towards the end. Then we got our safeties. You know, we got Barry Church. He's a good safety. I like him. You know, he's been with the system in a long time, so he's comfortable. And he's an okay tackler. Sometimes he gets burned. He needs to adjust. But other than that, he's an okay tackler. He can tackle. He can lay. One thing for sure, he can lay a hit. And then we have Byron Jones. I was happy when they drafted him. Now that he's been in the system for at least a year, I think he's gonna have a breakout year. You know, I'm gonna say about 5 interceptions out of the whole season. And he's not afraid. He ain't afraid to tackle. You know, one thing that really impressed me with Byron Jones is that whenever they play New England in Dallas, he played Gronk hard. I mean, y'all agree with me? He played Gronk hard. Gronk was pretty fucking frustrated for him having to do what he did and not having to knock him. Yeah, he only held him to like 60-something yards. That's pretty damn good. I mean, that's really good for Gronk, having those kind of numbers. I mean, Byron Jones holding him to those numbers. I remember when I seen him in the combine when he did that world record jump. That's pretty far. I mean, he did good. But yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Byron. You know, looking forward to seeing him again this upcoming season. He's showed promise, and I'm looking forward to seeing him. You know, I'm hoping 5 interceptions, like I said. Then we have who's that other safety? They just signed him to a 3-year deal. Man, never fails when I'm trying to talk to y'all and I forget the names. Yeah, but they signed that safety to a 3-year deal. You know, he had 2 interceptions at clutch times. I mean, they still lost the game, but at least he got turnovers. Then they have that other safety. So I think that's 5 safeties, and then they drafted one from Purdue. A lot of them are saying he's like Darren Woodson. I don't know. I've seen a few things on him, but nothing really spectacular. I know they say that he wasn't afraid to he wasn't afraid to tackle. So see how that goes. And so I don't know. See what happens. We need to get turnovers. We need to get some sacks. We need a repeat of 2 years ago. 3 years ago. But we see. I mean, it's important, man. We didn't waste all these draft picks. You know, we've got some pretty high-end draft picks. So we'll see what happens. Special teams. Chris Jones, awesome punter. I mean, Dan Bailey, phenomenal. Does just as good as he did before. Most accurate kicker in the NFL, or one of the most. Special teams did all right. You know, we got to improve on coverage, a little bit more on punts. So that's pretty much it. You know, if anything comes up that I didn't mention on defense, you know, feel free to comment down below. And any questions, it doesn't matter which questions they are, you know, on either side of the ball, or y'all's opinion on this video. You know, anything that would help me out, make a video better, you know, please let me know. You know, I'm still new at this. If there's anything, I mean, if y'all like the video, please leave a like, you know, thumbs up. We want a thumbs up, not a thumbs down. Thumbs up good, thumbs up bad. I mean, I need likes. I really would appreciate it. You know, subscribe, and I mean, I'll make other videos with random topics. You know, or you have a topic you want me to talk about, you know, feel free to share that with me, and I'll make a video on it. The only 2 things I do not like talking about is politics and religion. I don't like talking about those. I leave those alone. You know, everyone has their opinion about it, and there's people that just completely take it in the ass about religion, and there's people that take it in the ass about politics. I don't like talking about those because people take it to heart. I have my own opinion about things. I don't like to share those kind of stuff other than with family. So, but if y'all have any other topics, it doesn't matter. Or y'all want to talk about more football? What y'all's team? We could talk about it. I mean, if you have a question, hey, what do you think about the Rams? What are the Rams going to do? How do you think they're going to do? And it doesn't matter. Any question about football, more football than anything else, it'll be great. Any other topic, it'll be great. Other than religion and politics, great. If you want advice about something, I don't know. I'll try to do the best I can. I mean, I'm not no therapist or nothing like that. I just tell you what I think. If anything comes up and they want to just talk about anything, feel free to ask me, or whatever makes this video good or even better. Feel free to tell me, please. I want to make better videos. I want to do the best I can. So please, thumbs up for like, subscribe, and I will talk to y'all next time. So remember, Cowboys are number one. All right. See y'all guys later.